Well, thank you, Thomas. Thank you, all the the well wishers. We have saved the tank. I now am going to go back in and put some more plants in. We did not lose any plants, but this is a tank that's been languishing for a little while because we used it as a mother tank for years and kept pulling stuff out, pulling it out, pulling it out until we finally just pulled too much out, I guess. It hasn't come back very well. So we're going to redo, but we've saved the water. The tank is clear. We put a little extra sand in. So it's pretty well cleaned up. Everything is looking okay. We're going to go back and redo some things now and make it a really sweet tank once again. I want to show you a few other things here at the shop that we've been working on, some of whom those of you who have been around for a while will be excited to see. So let's go to the back of the shop, and I want to show you the original Catastrophe tank that we filmed in about November of 2019, November 2019, when it crashed because it leaked. I set up two tanks back to back that leaked. They were demo tanks. The third one is still up and still going strong. We're going to go look at that one and then see a few other things as well. So, Thomas, let's go to the back. And you want to walk it, or okay? Let me come through and we'll just walk our way to the back of the shop. Incidentally, do a shot here real quick. This is a tank that I grew sheep's head minnows in, spawned them 2 years ago. We're going to be getting some more in. The tank has grown up in this dwarf valve. So it's going to be a dwarf sword, rather. So it'll be a really nice tank to grow them in. We'll see how all that goes. But I'm hoping to get about a dozen sheep's head minnows. My collector is out right now looking for them. And we'll get those going again this spring. Come on back. This is Sandy. Let's do a walkthrough while we're at it. Sandy is kind of on loan. His owner, who owns this bird and the macaw, sold his house and he can't keep them where he is. So we're babysitting, and we're thoroughly enjoying having them. They're wonderful birds. Now this is an African gray, and that's Gator. We'll go see Gator. What? What are you hollering about? I know. We're talking about you. I know. This is Gator. Gator is a blue and gold macaw. Those are the colors, of course, of the gators. So, hello. Hello. I'm not gonna let you get me. Not even a bit of it. You having fun? Do you like having all the birds around? What? Yes, it is awesome, isn't it? I know. Do you like it here at Father Fish? What do you think? Is this a nice place for you? You want to tell me about it? What? You crazy bird. Gator. All right, here we go. Coming on back. These are little button quail that we hatch out. We have about 25 more in the atrium with lots of parakeets and pigeons and whatever else. So these are Japanese quail. All right, here we are. This is the 55-gallon tank that we set up November 2019. And I think what we ought to do is get some close-ups because it's got a lot of really nice plants in it. There's baby tears and swords and a ton of Jeetons and a Madagascar lace. Um, a bunch of other things. There's a Calerpa there, not Calerpa, Ludwigia, Anacris. There's Anubias growing on wood. Here's one. Got a couple of those in here. Here's another one right there. What's this?
Did that get stuck in the log too?
Yeah, it did. Yeah. So, not many fish in here right now. We haven't quite figured out what to put in it. It has some Tanganyika cichlids in it, just a few. And we may do that. I've got a colony of them. And we may just put the whole colony in here, kind of be done with it. But it's got a lot of really pretty plants in it. This is an Anubias. Can't remember which one, the curly leaf. So there's some Bacopa here. Yeah, let's look at the other stuff. It's maiden's hair or something. All right, one other tank I want to look at. Two others. This is a 75 that we created, 6-8 months ago. It's got a bunch of Central American cichlids and a few other oddballs, some mollies, a few swords, and then a whole gang of these Central Americans. I think they're synspilum. I'm pretty sure that's what they are. It looks like they spawned in there, and we've got some fry that are coming up. They've been in there now for a while. But the tank is, again, a deep sand bed. We've got 6 inches of soil and sand. And you can see how the soil has kind of worked its way, broken down, if you will, and is filling in more. Growing lots of plants. The plants are all doing extremely well. Nice tank, a little cloudy. We've just been replanting. We pulled some plants out because I wanted to use them. We had a lot of Sagittarius in the back, some big clumps of it. It was just too much, so I pulled. That's this plant, which grows 3 to 5 feet. I've had some 6 foot long. They got enormously long. Beautiful plant. And I'll show you where we put them. Let's go over to the cichlid tank. We've been planting this out. And it's looking pretty good. Everything's doing well. Some of these plants, like these, have been in here a month or more, a couple of months, I guess. And they're just kind of jumping up. They will come up and out of the water, so we're kind of looking forward to that as well. I got some of this big, huge Sagittarius in here with 5 foot long leaves, and some of it's just enormous. We featured this tank last week, looking at it in terms of the behavior of the fish. And we've been adding plants to it since then. What I'm really trying to demonstrate is that you really can have a heavily planted tank with cichlids, particularly Umbunas, African cichlids, and Central American cichlids. That by and large do not rip things up. The ones that rip things up are the ones that dig, and we don't have any diggers in here. The Umbunas would be digging if we didn't have this many fish in. They can't get away with it here, so it becomes a much more peaceful placid kind of environment. So there's an update on some stuff. Hope we'll show the 20-year-old tank again once we get a few more plants in it, decide what fish to put in it. We may very well do the native pupfish in that tank. That would be an interesting one to do them in. If we put like a trio or two pairs, something like that. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for plugging in. So much appreciate your support and the enormous response we're getting. We're just very, very gratified about that. Hope to be able to do more and more. Take care for now. Father Fish. See you in the mornings, Monday through Friday, for a live morning stream. Saturday and Sunday, 6 in the evening, Eastern Time. A more informal, family-oriented kind of time when people come up and chat and talk and get to know each other. We get to know each other better. So thanks again. See you in the morning. Bye for now.